Death and tax. Let's go Defect. Oh, would I put in damn Skatteverket? No, I'm certain there wouldn't be enough space for that either. Okay, vroom vroom goes the robot. I've gotten a lot better with this guy. Used to be that I was clawing to get even a single run one with this guy. Now I've gotten several, although not tons of them, with the old robot. The options look like options for sure. I don't want to take damage on anyone that isn't ironclad. 3 random potions isn't very good because you're very likely to get a potion. That said, forced early elite is here. And the best target looks like the one that's after the rest site. Ugh, that's not great. Loose starting for boss swap could be a good way to power ourselves up. Given the awful choices here, I think it is the boss swap. Wow, that is a stinker of a start. There's no way I'm taking the left route if I'm forced into a second elite as well. Need to maximize card rewards here. Fight, 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 fight. 1 upgrade, a rest if needed, although if I need a rest, I'm probably dying pretty quickly. And there's really... Wow, this is a foul Act 1 layout. Absolutely foul. I will want that second elite. Of course, it comes at the cost of an upgrade. Grim. Absolutely grim. On the entire Act, we get 2 bonfires. And 2 elites. We could make it better. We could make it 2 elites and 3 bonfires on the far left. Potions for the elite doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, it allows us to fish for better potions, and if one of them's fruit juice, we can drink it straight away. But a run like this, with a layout like this, needs you to really slam it all home, and I think the boss swap is the best way to get some quick leverage. Losing Cracked Core severely weakens the Defect in Act 1, because you want that lightning pre-channeled so you can hit it with JUL cast. If you draw JUL cast before zap... Here we go. You draw JUL cast at the start and then zap at the end of your deck, you're in for a bad time. Even worse if you catch the second one on the reshuffle. So you have to go 2 full loops with only seeing it once. Oh, Tiny House just wiped this run out. Let's go for it. Oh, well, this just got very interesting very quickly. We got the Panda Box. On top of that, I would dare to say we got an extremely good Panda Box. Brilliant, okay, debatable. Brilliant, 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 good, brilliant. Yes, Ball Lightning is brilliant in Act 1. Goes very nicely with JUL cast already. And yes, genetic algorithm, the earliest you can possibly get it. Monumental. Yeah, Chemical X, where are you? Does that change our approach at all? No, I still want that Spicy Elite dead, and I still want upgrades. All of our block vanished, though, turned into Reinforced Body and Genetic Algorithm, and Genetic Al disappears, so we'd love to get some Frost. Love a Glacier around here. Alright, let's move. Ah. So, as good as a Panda Box might be, does not cover all situations. Not by a long shot. Okay, immediate brick, immediate 18 damage with another 18 coming my way. Oh, that's not very nice at all. Start getting that genetic Al going. How many times can I hit this thing? 3 times 11? Yeah, get out of here. Whew, extremely rough start. Don't particularly want Beam Cell, don't want another Rebound, and I don't want Claw. It's not often that you turn down your first reward, but these are terrible choices for what we have right now, so I say no to them all. Need to claw your way out. Oh god. I am actually looking at this deck considering if it's Claw, but no, there's no way this is Claw. If this other reward is also Claw, then I will eat my words. I could zap and immediately multicast. There's a 50% chance that we killed one of them. And there you go. Still taking another 8 damage. The attacks that we're facing here are rather monumental. Whoops. Miscalculated that. I thought for sure you were dying. Well, it's not claw. White noise is a random power. I like random. Streamline is uncomplicated damage, but I like power. Give me that. And then it sets us up well. This is spicy Lagavulin. Alright, more horrific fights, please. I exist for horrific fights. Rebound that ball lightning, please. It's just a good card. Where's my defense? Yeah, losing all my defense is starting to hurt here. What are you, anyway? Oh, whoa, Christ, the void appeared early. You die to ball lightning, right? 7, 5, yeah. So get this played and then killed. Taking tons of damage early. That barrage could come in handy if we get more orb generation. Cool-headed for frost? Yeah, cool-headed for frost. Also, that was claw number 2. Upgrade 2 random cards. In exchange, you die. No thank you. You're playing with the big boys now. It was a claw deck. He just didn't believe. The fool. Certainly feeling foolish. Wow. Speaking of dying. Kind of need biased cog down right now, if you don't mind. Thank you. Well, that certainly aided the blocking. Could we aid the killing? 12 4 times. Yeah, that's good. That's definitely good. I'm just contemplating the ball lightning, but nah, this is better. Perfect. So I might be reassessing that amazing panda box that we got. It's certainly making this difficult. Hey, Glacier. Second go for the eyes as well. So do we go upgrade and slaughter? I think we do, but what do we upgrade? Early genetic algorithm? No, I need to get out of this boss fight alive. If it's Knobbers, well, we have the block potion. If it's Lagavulin, we have Frost set up and powers. If it's sentries, well, we have Frost. So I'm feeling pretty confident, although again, it's a spicy elite. That could make things a lot more complicated. Also worth noting that even after that fight, there's a lot of hell coming forward. I think I actually have to preemptively rest. Loathed to do that since we need power here, but let's go for it anyway. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Jake never takes a claw because it's not guaranteed there's more claws. And that's exactly the reason that I don't take claws. Claw only synergizes with more claw. So if you take claw, you are completely gambling on that and only that card coming to strengthen your deck. And the game is not obligated to give it to you. So why would you gamble on one card out of a collection of, I don't know, 100 cards? It's the reason you never take pressure points on A20 either. Hell, you never take pressure points, period. It's not a great card to begin with, but again, it only synergizes with itself. So don't do it. Because it's fun. Yeah, great. Have all the fun you want. Right, I can set up Frost nice and easy, and I rather think I will. Plus strength Lagavulin is not a particularly scary situation. I don't want to do that right now. I was worried I would draw biased right now, and I did. Do we go biased and just go to hell with it? I'm going to lose 1 turn of that extra focus. I can bias turbo multicast. It's not a bad opener. Could even rebound a turbo if I want a better turn next turn, which I might. Certainly mortgaging my problems here. Good enough. Alright, the bias is kicking in. Do I even want that? I might not even need that. Let's see what we're drawing first. More zapping. More zapping is more hurting. I full block this, so there's no good reason to do either of these things. Doing good passive damage on Luggy. Pretty good in a lot of ways, this. I can turbo if I need to here. I like the idea of turboing immediately. 4 and 4 brings us up to good freaking times. And that's all you wrote. Get out of here. Perfect fight with an excellent reward. Who needs block cards when you have Orichalcum together with Frost Orbs? Excellent combo, and it works just the way you want it to. How about double energy? How about Barrage? You saw how quickly we got our orbs set up there? Barrage does good damage for that. Machine Learning is Draw. Such a tiny deck. You'd think you wouldn't need Draw, but no, you're thinking about it backwards. Draw is always good. Big decks, small decks. Draw is... the only time when you don't need Draw is when you already draw your entire hand in one go. And even then you might want more cards to draw. Do really like Machine Learning. Problem is it doesn't do anything the turn you play it. With such a small deck, you know what card would work really well? Claw. Double energy works well with turbo. Such a small deck, that's quite likely to happen. But without additional draw, it's hard to make use of all that extra energy anyway. Bit dead on draw on its own. Fighting Hexaghost, I'll take that machine learning. Make it easier to get through that deck. Ooh, gain money. No shopping whatsoever. All 3 shops are front-loaded. I hate losing money in this event. I hate losing health as well, but I'm scooping that money out. Prolonged exposure melts away at our skin. Skin? We're having delusions of humanity. Okay, small chest, small prize, blood vial. Could be useful going into Act 2 if I want bites. But I don't want bites, so goodbye blood vial. The reason I don't want bites is because I don't have strikes to get rid of for them, so it will just bloat my deck. Admittedly with healing, and healing is good. Many things are good. Should probably play this. Yeah. I'll take the 2. I could have full blocked, of course, by not playing Genetic Algorithm, but that would not allow me to do some of this stuff. Beautiful. Slaver can be a real pain in the bum. Fortunately, we are dealing with him rather handily. That doesn't quite kill him. I would like it to kill him. Now it kills him. Goodbye. Good fight, good night. Stack, Streamline, Hello World. You know, I'm actually a big believer in Hello World, but with such a small deck, I might not want the bloat. One of the biggest reasons I love Hello World is that it can spawn Hologram. It can also spawn Cool-Headed, since they're both common cards, and they're very good common cards. Even so, do I want it? One of the big reasons I also like it is that it goes into your hand. It doesn't go into your draw pile or discard it straight into your hand, so it's like drawing 1 extra card. Could even spawn claw. Not incorrect. Torn on that one. Does feel like it bulks out the deck for no good reason. Alright, I'm going to skip that hello world, but if I do find a hologram, I'll take it. Fire spirits. Oh man, resting was the daftest thing I could have done. I think that's goodbye machine learning. You're good, but you're not as good as the reward you'll give me. So you'll get a reward based on the rarity of the card you offer. If you give them a common card, they'll just go bleh. If you give them a curse, they'll give you a poop, which is a relic, but they won't otherwise hurt you. If you give them an uncommon card, you'll get a full heal. If you give them a rare card, you will get a full heal plus 10 extra max health. We're never giving up bias, so the question is, do we get rid of machine learning or multicast? Or do we ditch white noise for a full heal? I'm thinking that machine learning is toast. I was already on the fence about taking it, and now it has served me probably more good than it would ever do in my deck. They nearly knock you off your robotic feet. The fire doubles in strength, and they're very excited, and they merge into us. Spooky. Oh god, speaking of spooky. Oh, smeg. I'm only blocking 12 of this 18. Reinforced body could help with that. 14 and 6 does the full block, so yeah. When in doubt, take the full block. Very, very frightening fight. Lots of attacks, and you'll get weakened. Lots of attacks, he said. Good thing that genetic algorithm is ready to do a lot for me. Same with the glacier. Is this just glacier genetic owl? That evokes for 8, then I get 7, 2 extra block. 15, 25. It's probably better to attack than play genetic algorithm. Yes, much better. Alright, good fight, good night for these freaks. I'll keep one alive until I can play... Oh, genetic algorithm. I was just about to mention you. And we got the void out of the way nice and early as well. Yeah, electrodynamics, where are you, my friend? Getting a little weakened now, though. Biased has come, biased has gone. Let's eradicate you. I cannot quite eradicate you, though. What else you got? 9. 9 is good. Keep that one on the back burner just in case I need block. I shouldn't, but just in case. Did I already play genetic algorithm? I did, okay, so we're game, set, and match here. This literally cannot hurt us with our calcium, so we just squish it. Alright, good fight. Where are all my potions? 70% potion chance and it's not here. It's not really a reprogrammed deck. I think I take that Doom and Gloom because I need something that does damage. Also getting more orbs is more good. What about static discharge though? I don't like taking damage, but when I do, getting lightning to help me out is nice. Also an immensely powerful upgrade. I don't like static discharge because it only helps you if you take damage, and that's not something I'm usually willing to do. But it's often good. Murders the heart as well. It's orichalcum. Do I see a K in that? No, it's orichalcum. Soft C. Did he win with Chad? No, Donodeka destroyed me. My draw was pretty awful in that fight, but our deck wasn't good enough to begin with, so... We had a winning strategy for the heart. If I'd employed that strategy for Donodeka, we would have made it to Act 4 and then died. We had Artifact with a speed potion. A really good combination, but didn't cut the mustard. Especially with Barricade. It's possible I could have done that, won the boss gauntlet, and then purchased another speed potion. But I wasn't willing to take the risk. I should have, but what did I know? I thought we could handle Donodeka. I take that Doom and Gloom. It's pretty heavy at 3 cost. But it's AoE, it's a dark orb. Dark orbs are good. I'll take it. Ugh, the thief is here. Genetic algorithm is also here to immediately help me. Hey, it's Hello World. Based cognition, help me. Even though I have no orbs for it to boost. Claw! Some people didn't believe in Claw. Look at them now, the fools. I could full block this, or I could let Orichalcum do its magic. I will full block this, actually. Not willing to use my block pot right now. Not if I don't have to. Oh, hello. Somebody wants out real fast. You know what? I agree. I also want you out real fast. Give me back my gold. Give me a power potion. Very nice. Give me options. I like that leap. But do I like it enough? I already have reinforced body. Reinforced body with an upgrade would also be nice, but... The deck is lean. I'd quite like to keep it that way. No, you know what? Skipping that. I think all those cards had utility, but I want to make a lean, mean, elite-destroying machine of a deck. Rebound Glacier, I could certainly use it next turn. Orichalcum with this combination already blocks for 10, but 10 isn't 20. Glacier, on the other hand. Is it Glacier, Ball Lightning, or Ball Lightning Glacier? 7 and 5 and 2 and 2. Evoke more with Ball Lightning. That's 10, 7, 8. Or how about I just go Doom and Gloom? There's also Capacitor into Glacier. Means I don't evoke the orbs, of course. How about we do... this, as mad as it might seem. Mad as a hatter. I'll take a little bit of... a little dicey here. I want to kill one of the sentries now. They're killing me with dazed. And of course bias is kicking in big time. Playing this isn't actually better than Orichalcum. However, it draws. Okay, well that was actually worse, but whatever. Is Hungary collecting internet taxes? Naturally, no. There are no drop frames on my end this time. Surprising, I know. Well, then again, that's not to say Battleton couldn't be doing something somehow. Right, so now I'm losing out pretty badly with regards to... Ooh, right, this will murder one of them. Good. I was going to say losing out pretty badly with bias, doing nasty things to my blocking ability, but Orichalcum is still there for me, as are my regular cards. So let's just ruin this guy's day. Although he could also ruin ours. He could still keep on ruining it. Like I said, the days were really piling up and doing me in. Plenty of dead draws here. And that was not one of them. Get out of here. Ugh, the Regal Pillow. Not a big fan of this relic. Fear Potion, vulnerable. We don't do a lot of physical damage. Electrodynamics. And the third claw definitely should have been a claw deck. Give me the Electro die. Biased is going to be concerning. I actually think I need to upgrade Biased so that the focus lasts a little longer. Dies on me a little too fast. Could immediately multicast this one pretty badly. I don't think I will, though. Tempted by a power potion already. I will. Creative AI? Loop is good. But Creative AI is free. Yeah, just get the damage in. Could make anything, even creative AI. Oh lordy, he's hitting big right now, isn't he? Good thing I've got genetic algorithm. Genetic algorithm reinforced body. That's almost a full block. Pretty good. This is a damage race though, and it's not a damage race that I'm looking particularly sweet at. Ah, damn. I wanted that bias down. I'm okay getting bias down this turn as well. Creative AI again? That's not what I need. Please don't spam me with that card. I don't need it in my life. Heat sinks is alright, at least it draws, but I'm not sure I can afford that right now. Might have no choice though. Let's get a Dark Orb going. If I can get through all of my orbs, the Dark Orb should kill Hexaghost. Make good use of the bias while we're here. Oh, hello world. Oh my god! Another creative AI! It's the fourth one. Could actually die to this kind of undertaking. Biased is putting in the work as best it can. Ah, defragment, finally, something I can make use of. And we're done. Whew. Alright, Dark Orb really came and helped us out in a big way there. What do we do now? It's almost certainly Seek. However, Amplify with such a small deck and Bias Cognition right there. I would love to amplify that Bias Cognition. Small deck actually makes Seek less good, because we're going to get our goods pretty quickly anyway. What this deck needs is a bit more energy, and actually some cards that draw, so I would love Skim Plus. Torn between Seek and Amplify, truly. But Bias Cognition is the only thing I'd want to amplify. Well, potentially Capacitor, depending on the fight. But it's probably Seek. Yeah, it's really hard to say no to Seek, because if Amplify draws without a power, it's just a dead draw. Seek is never a dead draw. Unless you have no cards in your draw pile, then it's a dead draw. Ooh. Ooh. Glacier, Doom and Gloom, Electrodynamics, Reinforced Body, and Multicast all speak towards Snecko Eye. My lack of draw speaks towards Snecko Eye. Turbo is about the only real thing that speaks against it, but it makes it a lot easier to take high-cost cards, and I think Defect is the best Snecko Eye recipient. Annoying Viewer 666 might be living up to their name, might not, but what are they saying? Long-time Lurker. Orichalcum does not have an I before the U like calcium. Therefore, it is actually pronounced Orichalcum, not Orichalzoom, as you say. Otherwise, how would you pronounce Cucumber? No, cucumber, like encumber. Even so, I find the beauty of mastery of the English language is being able to do what you want with it. Only a sucker would play by the rules. I like the name Orichalcum, so I call it Orichalcum. I find it's a bit more eloquent coming off the tongue than Orichalcum. And calcum starts sounding like two words or you're choking on yourself. I don't like it. I call it Orichalcum. Snecko Eye, let's go. God, what a pathetic relic start. I mean, I love the Orichalcum, but Regal Pillow? Please. Stabby Lady has not yet had her day in the sun. Not quite forced elite, which is good. We've already taken out the spicy elite. How do I feel about a triple elite Act 2. Not normally how I like to play things, but early shop while I'm stinking rich. I think we'll consider this the cowardly path. I think we can take shop, events, and upgrade into elite, into relic, into elite, into rest, into elite, into murdering the automaton, which I believe the defect actually was the bronze automaton. He was the head of the bronze automaton, jumped off, made a body out of scrap heap and carried on. Alright, let's go. It's the birds. And those birds are having their way with me, but Snecko is here to give me 0-cost genetic owl. Although I have ways out of this that don't involve using my big chunky block card. Let's consider options, shall we? I like that doom and gloom for one. Am I willing to take some damage here? Not really. This one's buffing up, of course. Could be a dire fight if I don't get my Electro Die. Hey, it's Electro Die. With Turbo, so I can actually go Electro Die Biased Cognition and do very nasty things to these things. Not only that, Dual Cast and Rebound are free. Holy moly, these poor suckers. Not only that, I can do this. Bye-bye. Good thing I played genetic algorithm in the first turn. Even without an upgrade, this thing's getting nice and chunky on the block value. Hologram. Don't take 1-cost cards if you have Snecko Eye would be a folly idea, because the beauty of a hologram is it can bring back a card that got nicely Sneckoed, like a 0-cost Glacier. And it won't get re-randomized until it is drawn again, so you can just keep hollowing it back. I will take every hologram I can get my greasy hands on. Rightmost orb triggers its passive an additional time. I forget if that's at the start of the turn or not. If it's at the start of the turn, that's bad. I think it's not, because loop is at the start of the turn. This thing I don't think is. Otherwise, a pretty lackluster shop. I don't like it. Might take the gold-plated cables anyway, but that's a lot of money to dunk on something that isn't amazing. It's 50% potion chance here, so I'm loath to buy a potion. There's also a not unreasonable chance of a fight before the elite. Is any of this garbage that I should dunk? Probably Zap. Zap's pretty bad now. Zap's really quite bad now. Hey, you know what? Seek feels pretty bad after getting Snecko Eye, but that's life. So probably remove Zap, buy the cables. That comes to 350, leaving me with 92. Still not great though, is it? No more shops, although these could be shops. Alright, let's move forward. Rather unhappily after that. Is it back to regular streams? Regular-ish. I mean, how regular are my streams, really? Oh, Echo Form. I want to hit genetic algorithm with that if I get half a chance. This guy makes me frail, so it's all the more reason to want some frostiness. Ooh, this isn't frost. Yeah, Glacier was pulled earlier, damn. But there's a ton of bias. Got bias, got cool-headed. Double the pious, single the cool-headed. Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, wow. Excellent. In fact, the guy's already dead. And look at that, we still get our double genetic algorithm. Pretty much perfect. Good fight. Consume! Oh, I love Consume. Good Snecko card, good upgrade target. I already have capacitor to get more orb slots. Oh yeah, I'm taking that consume. Oh look, another capacitor. Actually, that's tough. I like orbs. With bias cognition, potentially more orb slots is better, but I can't say no to consume. Remove a card for 75. I did just burn all my money, but there are no more shops in sight. Not in our path, at least. Dual cast could go. Rebound could go. Actually, rebound's pretty terrible now. Thanks to Snecko, I wouldn't want to rebound anything that isn't already low cost, and then of course I could just get it back again at high cost, which is quite bad. On the other hand, rebound something like a 0 or 1 cost Glacier is pretty good, because then we see it again and it could still be low cost. Am I willing to pay to get rid of rebound though? I think I'd rather pay to get rid of dual cast. A little unsure about getting rid of dual cast. It's still pretty nice at 0 and 1 cost, especially with the bias down. Multicast without Chemical X is starting to feel a little silly. I probably should remove one of these two cards to really make my deck ultra tight. I think get rid of genetic algorithm? Absolutely not. Holy smokes, it's practically impervious at, well, randomized cost now. And it will only get better. Having a hard time justifying that rebound. But I think I'll get rid of dual cast. Unassuming Cathedral, Ritual Dagger, another thing that can scale up. Why don't I just get my money back, though? Ritual Dagger's pretty sweet, but we're relying on orbs here for certain, so I will be taking that dosh. They didn't even notice. Reminds me of one of my favorite frapes back in the day. You know, you and your friends are on Facebook, but if you ever found your friend left his computer unlocked, you go onto Facebook and you do some damage. One of the things I did on my friend is a status update for him. Just pissed on a homeless man. He didn't even wake up, lol, was the exact wording I used. I were sitting down having dinner. He gets a phone call from his family telling him off about the horrible thing that he's just gone and done. Oh, I was laughing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. What are we upgrading here? Do we actually have any upgrades? Yeah, we got biased and that's it. Could certainly do with more. I like consume, I like seek, I like electro die. I like capacitor, reinforced body. Hologram so I can play it multiple times is also good. Yeah, you know what, we should go for the holograms because it's very easy to get a hologram infinite as Snecko Defect. I think we take on the elites now. I don't have anywhere near enough relics. Oh, Electro Die, help me here. Oh, God. Ultra Aggression. Is this just block pot reinforced body? Well, full value out of the block pot. Horrifying start. Right, a little less horrifying now. But notably, I did not get Electro Die, nor can I particularly seek it. I mean, I could seek it, but it would be suck at 2 cost. So I'd have to turbo to play it, leaving me without anything to do biased with. That's not very good. Give me white noises first, please. Brilliant. You'd think he planned it. We can still do better than this. This is 16. This kills both of these two. And Gremlin Leader needs to get Watts for. I could hollow consume and really ruin this freak's day. Hollow consume, turbo play consume. Can we do better? Could also cook a Dark Orb by doing Turbo Doom and Gloom. The trouble with Dark Orbs is that they target the lowest health enemy, so it's more likely going to destroy a gremlin rather than the leader, which is not what I'm looking for. I think I'd rather my Lightning Orbs just cane this whole fight, so I do think it is Consume. Yeah, and that's all the better for the extra evoking that we get out of gold-plated cables. I think we just play this, otherwise we're liable to miss it. Evoke that 3 times, or 2 times. Wait a second, turbo? Let's just do this. Please bring in friends and buff them, don't attack me. Perfect. Oh, crumbs, my health is less perfect. Again. Oh yeah, it is again. Oh, you're not dead yet, actually. This could not brick, because I didn't get rid of rebound. Actually, Void could have drawn there, and no, there was no Voids. Okay, well, just die then. Happy days. Oddly Smooth Stone works really well with Reinforced Body. Doesn't increase the amount that Algo goes up by, but think of it as permanently increasing Algo. Cold Snap. Frost is nice. My only Frost generations are Glacier and Cool-Headed, but I'd rather not make my deck stinkier. Bullseye could be cool. A little bit of an unrealized card, I think, Bullseye. Fighting the Automaton. Automaton has loads of artifact, and we don't have ways of breaking artifact currently. This would work towards that, but having Bullseye is your only way to do that I'm not so keen on. So basically, no thank you. Ooh, the rare question mark chest coming before the real chest. Play attacks, gain energy, and gain energy. Excellent pair of relics. What would you say are your favorite relics? I just got one of my favorite ones, Lantern. Why do I love Lantern? Why do I love it even more than, say, Happy Flower? Because there is only one turn in the game you're guaranteed to get, and that is the first turn. Lantern gives you energy for that turn. Beautiful. Working even better with Snecko Eye. You do not like being Snecko Eye on 3 energy, because if all of your cards are 2 or 3 cost, you may only play 1 card that turn, and that stinks. Unlike Biased. Absolutely based. However, wait, I can actually go Biased Electro Die with the turbo, but I should probably do something about the 34 damage coming my way. Can't even hollow the turbo, it's a net negative, really. It's a damn shame. I would love to get Bias down with Electro. What about Bias, Turbo, Electro? So only get my free Bias down. Pretty much need to do this to not take a gorillion damage right now. But if I play Turbo and get Electro Die down, I think that's a great choice. Slavers just have a way of ending anyone's run. They're a monster to fight. And now they don't look so scary. Actually, they don't look scary at all. I'm not getting genetic algorithm down if I do this. How much do I care about that? Not enough. Bye. Good fight. Oh! And I was going to say, Lantern works amazingly well with Bag of Preparation. Death and Tax Seed coming in for us. Explosive Potion. Good potion for that fight. Aggregate not so good for this small deck. Normally I love Aggregate. Now quite a bit less so. How about Recursion? You already played Generic. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I played it in the first turn, and I managed to forget immediately. So it's still growing. Now it's better than Impervious. Although both exhaust. These are all pretty good, but I don't think I want any of them, because I'm trying to keep my deck extremely tight. We lack draw, so I'm making up for that by just having a deck that's small enough to be drawn through in 2.5 turns. Snecko covers a lot of draw, but you still want active draw, as in a card you play to draw more. Currently I have Seek and Cool-Headed, but the Cool-Headed could do with an upgrade. I need Apotheosis, actually. Deck is too unupgraded currently. And no, I'm not interested in Monster Train at all. I played the first one and I bounced off it really, really hard, so there's no real interest there. Okay, I say I'm hungry for upgrades. I can't turn down this opportunity to upgrade. Never upgrade White Noise in this situation. Yeah, you could get that reduced cost if you Seek this card out, but when's that ever happening? I think I actually take Seek itself. Although Consume and Capacitor are both pretty good. Yeah, anything that doubles its output is a pretty good upgrade. Ah, the illusion of choice. The question mark was actually a fight. Oh, look, Doom and Gloom is here already. Consume, Doom, Gloom, Glacier, Ball, Lightning. There's a lot of good stuff here. It's got to be Electrodynamics, right? There's no way it's not. I don't think so. I certainly want that thing hitting itself off more. Is that true? That might have been a bad idea, because I don't have much more orb evocation. That's not true at all, actually. I've got Doom and Gloom right there. We'll be fine. More damage? You know what? Let's do it this way. This makes it easier for me to cycle back to Genetic Algorithm, and it's such a big card that that's a good thing to do. Oh, well, there's our opportunity to get it right now. It is expensive, but so's life. Also, that was a zero-cost hologram. If I had a second zero-cost hologram, we'd be looking at an infinite. Plop. We don't play a lot of attacks, so the Nunchaku isn't that great. But I guess it's better than not having it. Cool-Headed the second, unupgraded. The upgrade hit the wrong thing. I don't want Auto Shields Plus, I want Cool-Headed Plus. I don't think so. I already have a Cool-Headed. I would only accept a Cool-Headed Plus to be added to the deck here. What about Turbo? There's no Turbo here. Unless you meant in my deck right there, but we did that fight perfectly. Can't do much better than that, except maybe more Nunchaku value. Hello, Electrodynamics right at the start. That's pretty good. Do I take the gamble on White Noise? If the gamble fails, I'm taking 4. How does the gamble win? I didn't think about that, did I? Let's just not have Sneaky Gremlin fight us at all. Ugh, high costs. Oh well. Gremlin Leader's probably going to attack rather than resummon right now. Yeah, there's the attack, but there's Hologram. Hologram Genetic Algorithm saving my beer can as usual. And I want this played in general, because that makes it stronger, as you know. And speaking of being stronger, let's be stronger. Now he's going to resummon. Thank you, please. Consume. I love to consume. This is fine. There's cool things I could do with zero-cost hologram. Good call upgrading that hologram, by the way. Multicast, you say? This is where Seek really shines. I can actually seek cards that have gone into zero cost without having to randomize their cost. We already full block this. There's really not much worth in K-ring. Let's do this. Upgrade the turbo next? I don't think so. Not excited at that prospect. Not excited at this prospect either. Could I have better, please? What do you mean, no? Oh, right. Crumbs, that didn't work. Oh well, let's do this instead. Keep the focus up, even though the bias is going down. I could do with some artifact to get rid of the bias. I could also do with you being dead, if you don't mind. This is going to target the smaller, crappier ones, sadly. Doom and Gloom will not do what I want it to do. This is actually a bit of a problem. Is there a way out of this? This will kill the small crappy gremlins. I do have a crappy potion. Potion will get me out of here, but I'm trying to think of a way that saves the potion. This will evoke... Dark Orb kills one of these things, and then the Lightning Orb will kill something else, but that's not really good enough. Multicast, ain't I? I think I misplayed this. I think I had a way to take you out and I just threw it away. Glacier also blocks a fair bit. Let's see what we get out of this. 9 on you. Alright. No potions now. Echo form. 80% potion chance and no potion, by the way. Yeah, that's an echo form for sure. Sunder is good too. Really good, but it's no echo form. Sunder just does damage, and I suppose gives you energy with Snecko, but echo form does so much more. And the confusion on Snecko is going to do nothing for me, so let's get consuming. Defragmenting, electro dying. Cook a dark orb. Yeah, because that genetic algorithm's not looking too hot. Although I could play it anyway. Sadly, you don't get to bring a card back if it exhausts using rebound. I thought you could, and I felt so cheated when that didn't happen for me. Could actually bring out Echo Form right now. That would be funny, but not funny enough. Let's get biased. We'll get. Oh, I should have waited to echo the genetic algorithm. That's something I should be doing going forward, at least when I safely can. Oh well. So much focus. Need ways of getting more. Ooh, hold on. Don't get too attached to that echo form. It's not always going to be saving your bacon. Could I just kill you? That does not kill. But that does block. Bye, echo form. Does boosting genetic algorithm matter with past a certain point? Past a certain point, not really, but if you manage to find calipers, then it matters a lot. When you have calipers, you should boost it as much as possible. Without calipers, as soon as you have 50 or 60, that's more than you're ever likely to need. Goodbye. Donk. Alright, we finally get that potion. We get some options that I'm not interested in. Deck is nice and tight. Let's not bloat it with things that don't bring us closer to absolution. Consume is a good upgrade. Capacitor is a good upgrade. Recalling is a good upgrade. I want to echo the capacitor so that I have lots of orb slots going. I have to be careful about bias cognition, though. In a long fight, this thing can really do me in. With that in mind, let's get the capacitor up. Lots of orb slots to consume, and then we go biased later on. turn 1 cost Echo Form's hard to deny, but what about White Noise? What about 2 Echo Forms? Yeah, they weren't counting on that, were they? This is tempting, but I'd rather echo that capacitor. Repto hits for 100 if all daggers are up turn 2. Yeah, that's one situation. You'd like to think you'll have other, better solutions. 2 cards get doubled here, by the way. I could actually just go utterly ham on high focus. Absolutely, utterly, butterly ham. And I will. It's tempting, but not tempting enough. Is this tempting enough? Yes, yes it is. Pretty solid start to the Bronze Automaton if its little colleagues don't even get to me. This fight might go so quickly that this genetic algorithm should be played now rather than when it gives me any actual block. Okay. Don't let me down. Ah, I actually forgot that triggered multiple orbs. Alright, let's do it this way then. I thought it would just do 1 multiple times. How could I forget? How could I be so foolish? Seek coming in at a very inopportune cost, I must say. There we go, this fight is in the bag. Just hit that dark orb and we're out of here. Easiest fight of my life. Can't believe I even took damage in it. Oh, wow. Where's that take all button? Echo Form is good, but 2 Echo Forms are often better. 3 Echo Forms also good. 4 and beyond I wouldn't recommend. Creative AI can make many Echo Forms. Also, 80% potion chance, no potion. And potion chance gets reset on every new act, so that is actually quite bad. The thing is, Creative AI creates powers. It does not draw powers. So if it gives me high cost powers, they will be high cost the turn they're created. That's not necessarily good. And it does bloat my very lean deck if it makes me a power that I don't want to play, like a full cost Echo Form. Echo Form, on the other hand, will draw at random cost. Synergizes with a second Echo Form. If I can echo the Echo, I get 3 echoes. Done. Oh. That's a very, very powerful looking pyramid. Hold on to genetic algorithm for the turn that I want it. Deck is going to be very small once all the powers and exhausted things are played. Normally I would not recommend doing Snecko pyramid things. It can cause, as you say, Brick City. I wouldn't take Choker. Well, I don't think I would take Choker. It's actually pretty hard to play 6 cards. No, with Echo Form, there's no way I'd take Choker. The alternative is to take the Collar. Collar or Choker? Still think that pyramid could be put to very good use, but I would need a recycle. Otherwise, I could be in deep doo-doo. But I have so few cards that... Alright, I'm taking the guaranteed energy. Yeah, just visions of, 3-cost rebound, 3-cost ball lightning, 3-cost turbo sitting in my deck, clogging it. Started playing in my head. Hope I don't live to regret this. Actually, no, I hope I do live to regret it. Dying's the ultimate regret. So I still need to recall, right? That puts rests at a Remarkable value. I want to get some shopping done. If I go right path, it's double shop. That's bad. And if I go U, well, maybe we can make this work. Shopping, events. That's pitiful on the elite fighting. It's only 2 again. Very light on elites, huh? Not a good act layout, I would dare to say. I'm struggling to to see better. I don't even think there's a single 3 elite path. I think this is the best I can make of it. I certainly want to hit up that shop with 280 gold. Alright, Orb Walker. What does this draw? Yeah, now this is a situation I wouldn't want to keep in my hand with a pyramid. Genetic algorithm coming to help me. This is a fight that gets out of hand really quickly, though. 8 and 8, so I could just consume reinforced body and carry on with my life. But I would like to do something in this fight. Ah, good old 0-cost Echo Form. Good old 3-cost Echo Form. I'm gonna hope that inside this is a buffer. That's not buffer. Alright, this will hurt. That's what the block pot is for. Wait, that was a bad idea. I just lost a Orichalcum value by playing that. Oh well, mistakes get made. Double that up, and then... I can't even afford to double something else. Okay. And now I'd like you to cease existing, please. Alright, took damage that I don't think I needed to take there, and I lost my potion. Another hologram. It's not upgraded, it should become upgraded as soon as we can. The Darklings are here. Please, Electro Die, help me out here. Doesn't want to help me out here. I could make it help me out here. That was a bad idea because I have White Noise. I should have played White Noise first. In that case, get me a free turbo. Oh, hello world. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things I want to play here. Probably should have played Consume as well. I don't know where my head is today. Let's just lay on the smackdown, shall we? Didn't play my genetic algorithm, and am I about to regret that? You've got lowest health, so you're going to be destroyed by that dark orb. You are going to die to... Wait, what? Oh, crumbs, I changed the health and killed you with a dark orb. God. Where is my head today? I think I'm absolutely going to regret that. I'm going to take a ton of damage for that mistake. Yeah, multicast would have solved that handily, wouldn't it? Whoops. Oh, right, thank you. Thank you ever so much, gold-plated cables, for undoing my mistake. And now I would still like to get my genetic algorithm doubled down. I don't want to take this damage either, though. Oh, but you're going to die to this, huh? Then I'm out of options, I think. Oh well. Consider that extremely badly played fight. Claw number 4? 5? Don't particularly want loop, it works against you doing orichalcum things. Although, could be really good with all this biased I've got. Nice upgrade target as well. It's also a power. Go on then, let's take that loop. Apotheosis, please. No dice. All for one. All for one works really well with Snecko Eye, although zero costs coming back to you. Works with big fat decks as well. Bit late for another genetic algorithm. I've already removed everything I want to remove from my deck. So card remove no longer needed. What a Pandora's box, by the way. Might have been a miserable Act 1, but it really skyrocketed. All for one is on sale. That's all the more reason to take it. And could save our money for Act 2. I wouldn't even mind that. Preserved Insect, though, makes Shield and Spear a lot more destroyable. These next two elites as well. Candle. Why would I take blue candle? I only have one curse and it gets rid of itself. Fruit juice I don't think is worth paying 114 for 5 max health. I wouldn't usually buy a strawberry. I certainly wouldn't buy fruit juice. I never buy hand drill. Ugh, what an awful relic. At least it's only available in the shop, so you never have to take it. I have had a fight that I would have died to had I not had hand drill once. Yeah, none of this is really worth it. Well, Purity would have been good if I had gone the pyramid route. Slight regret there. Shouldn't need a potion the way we're going here. 60% potion chance. Ho-ho yourself. No, I think we just save our money. None of this looks that great, although Preserved Insect is really speaking to me. Shield and Spear can be mortifying. I just don't like paying for Preserved Insect. Alright, we're saving our money. Let's die rich. Ooh, Glowing Tesseract can help me die rich. Can also help me get Apotheosis. Not here. Not here. And it's here. Thank you, Apotheosis. I could take Discovery. Don't particularly want Bandage up, though. I like Discovery. Cost 0 this turn, I guess re-randomize with Snecko things, but I think it betrays my nice lean deck. Yeah, getting Apotheosis out of that was a win already, so I'm fine with that. Oh, I am also fine taking this fight. Come to me. Please be Calipers. I'd love Calipers. Oh, how about turn 1 top deck 0 cost Apotheosis? Oh my, this is not really fair for them. You still got 22 incoming and not a lot I can do about it. I could hollow and hollow and hollow. But it might be better to just get the damage done. And I can also hollow that turbo. Alright, let's do this. And there. Full block, massive damage. Not bad for a turn that had no real block. Not bad at all. Oh, and we get the double genetic algorithm. The day gets happier before it gets sadder. Goodbye. And our rare relic is the Captain's Wheel. On turn 3, gain 18 block. Doesn't work so well with what we do, but if I'm on turn 3 without my block set up, at least that's a get out of jail almost for free card. Equilibrium. I've had that absolutely brick my hands in the past. Do I think it would brick me this time? Big chunky block card. Consider all my cards upgraded. 16 block, retain my hand. Don't often want to retain my hand though. If I have cards in my hand, it's because they've been rolled too expensive and I don't want to play them. Yes, Captain's Wheel activates at the start of the turn. So unfortunately it does block Orichalcum. However, in a situation like the Heart fight, you can get that 18 block, get it destroyed by Beat of Death down to 0, and then you will get Orichalcum. I don't think I want any of these cards. Let's get relics instead. Turn 1 0 cost Echo Form. I like that. Oh, and I love getting Electro die for this fight. Holy moly, yes. Holy guacamole, yes. Die. I'm gonna want more of that. Because this is only going to deal 6 and 6 and whatnot. I probably should have put the Dark Orb at the back. Hollow Doom and Gloom so they all die. Certainly all die. I want more slots. And I shouldn't need to do any of this. Alright, please resummon, do not smash me for massive damage. No, you're going to smash me for massive damage. Alright, what do we do instead? Echo allows me to echo more cards, including that... Oh, 0 cost Hollow Infinite, let's go! There's never any doubt at all, was there? Alright, well, let's do this the way the developers intended. Where'd Hologram go? Don't tell me I didn't upgrade it. Oh, I'm not willing to hear that I hadn't upgraded. No! I forgot to upgrade it. The Infinite is dead. Alright, in that case, get me Turbo so that I can get the hell out of this situation that I've caused for myself. Thank you. Phew. I can upgrade all my cards twice. My favorite. Alright, we're out of this fight. The only real cost that was involved there was not doubling my genetic algorithm. Could have gone a lot worse, but you know what? It didn't. Okay. Need to upgrade that other hologram so I don't fall into that trap again. I was trying to consider if anything was worth seeking, and I didn't see anything worth seeking. Multicast destroys you. Hello, multicast, and good... Oh, not quite. Or actually, let's see. Oh, good, it does target multiple enemies. I knew that, but I keep forgetting it. Strike dummy for rebound strike, ball strike, gloom and strike. Quite the relic. Another hologram. Holograms are good. They need to be upgraded, but Apotheosis can upgrade them, so... Even if Apotheosis can upgrade them, I want them upgraded anyway, because there's a good chance we don't see Apotheosis first. I also need to recall, though. Getting the recall out of the way now. Ball strike sounds especially painful. Maybe not against Reptomancer. Oh, and certainly not against Nemesis. Okay, for once we're not getting the start of the gods here. But it's still pretty good, because this turbo will come back from All for One. Oh, this is quite cute. I can seek a 0-cost thing, if there are any, which there are not. Wouldn't mind seeking Apotheosis, actually. That gets me back my turbo and my rebound. Not really good for blocking, though. I guess I could seek genetic algorithm. Might be a little wasted here, though. Seek genetic al is 4. I want my echo form down as well. I guess I'll do that. Take my all for one as well so I can get even more energy. Even more energy. Based. Yeah, get the damage in. Interesting turn. Glad I didn't take the choker now. 45. Where's my block? There was block in this deck, right? I was under the clearly mistaken impression that I had options here. Wow, this stinks. I'm just eating that 45? No way in hell am I eating that. I got a swift potion right now. Better, much better. Echo Apotheosis Glacier. Apotheosis is expensive though. Just use your genetic algo. Oh wait, enough out of you. All for one will bring back Glacier, so just save enough energy for that. So I think it's Echo Apotheosis Glacier. All for one Glacier. Yeah, I gotta double that Apotheosis, you know. Decent. Yeah, calipers would be magnificent. So would be having ungodly amounts of biased. He's not invulnerable right now, so it's an excellent opportunity to just slay the beast. 0 costs to bring back? No, I don't. What a shame. Why does everything have to cost so much money? At least 0 cost hologram can bring itself back. That's pretty cool. And now you're dead. Alright, good fight all around. Questionable reward. Pocket Watch is amazing in a lot of builds, but we play a lot of cards every turn, or at least most turns, so hard to see that doing much for me. Just as it's hard to see any utility out of these cards. Weakness to destroy artifact, I think we're a little beyond that at this point. More rewards. 2 random upgrades. Of little consequence when we already have Apotheosis, but better than a poke in the eye. Oh, how about a rare relic? Because upgrading all the cards when we have Apotheosis, in exchange for no longer being able to heal, is no. And heal to Fool is also not very good, but a rare relic could be anything. It could even be the shovel. You know how much I've always wanted one of those? I'm gonna wait on that genetic algorithm. I want to echo it. If I can at all get the opportunity. Next turn could be ugly, depending on the draw. Let's do some damage so we can cause this fool to curl up. More damage so we can curl this fool up, please. Show me Peace Pipe. Yeah, I don't even want to remove any cards in my deck, so Peace Pipe would be a piece of crap pipe. Right, we have the Hollow Infinite for real this time, so we could just kill him this turn, but Hollow Infinite is really, really painful to do, so let's not. But I do want enough block to not die here. Oh yeah, the Echo stuck around because it didn't do things. So we can hollow. I rebounded my hollow, undoing what I was just doing there. Perhaps a foolish, foolish thing to do. However... Uh-oh. I miscounted that. Or did I? Junk! Brilliant work, Jake. Oh, I don't know how he keeps getting away with this. He certainly doesn't deserve to. Echo, become biased. Cool that head of yours. I could seek something if I'd want to. Not really. Not yet, at least. The only important thing to do in this fight is to, 1, not take damage, and 2, double my genetic algorithm. And we just doubled the genetic algorithm, so there's very little to concern ourselves with right now. I don't have so much block. Oh, right, the genetic algorithm. Hologramming rebound would have worked. Would it? I needed to play 2 more skills for letter opener. Double, you're just dead, man. Get out of my face. Easy fight, and our glorious reward is the freaking shovel. The freaking shovel. Well, I might use the shovel. I would far rather upgrade one of my holograms, but maybe we should use the freaking shovel. Claw is back, and it's upgraded. Force Field's pretty good. Big, nice, chunky block card, but we rely on Frost for block now. The problem is Frost doesn't work so hot against the heart. The heart will beat of death you to death if you just rely on Frost, so you need to evoke the Frost or have some other way to block. So I would love some calipers to go with genetic algorithm, but I don't think I'd love Force Field. Maybe I would. You know what? 1 nice block card could go a long way in all of this. Upgrade Hollow or dig. Alright, let's freaking dig. Ah! I hate you so much, Shovel. Okay, it's possible that Juzu Bracelet actually gets us something good here. It didn't. Juzu did nothing. In fact, I have to lose one of my good cards. That was Ball Lightning for sure, right? Yeah, with Electro Die, losing Ball Lightning's no big deal. Shoveling crap. Funny, having the shovel is like having a bandit in my Death Road to Canada run, Dennis Wolf. You wouldn't happen to be friends with this shovel, would you? Freaking awful. This is anti-good. This did bad things for me, not good. Well, that hollow is there at 0 cost, but we didn't upgrade it like a fool. Could seek Apotheosis immediately, and then the hologram would be fully upgraded. If I seek a power, that force field becomes 0 cost. Of course, I have no 0 cost powers now, do I? We have Turbo to help out a touch. How about we seek Apotheosis and... Loop? Loop's only 1 cost. Then I can go... Apo, Turbo, Loop-de-Loop, and Force Field suddenly blocks a ton. And now there's nothing to worry about. And if there was, I must have missed it. Good enough. And Dark Orb gets cooked rather nicely. Echo Form coming in at double 0 cost is also rather splendiferous. Good hand. Well, good hand turns into great hand. What's the catch? Catch us, I'm still being struck for 50. Although I can destroy you just like this. Not only that, I've got a good amount of blocks set up. I feel like I could do more here. I'm looking at the draw. When am I not? I'll do this. I'm a gambling man. Yeah, the voiding mini-boss. Transient's either a joke or just absolute hell on earth for you. It's hard to find the middle ground. Genetic Algo gets me out of this immediately, and it doubles its value, which is pretty good. And I like zero-cost powers, even Hello World. Yeah, imagine what calipers could do for me. Suddenly I'm not losing 150-something block. Imagine. Hollow can hollow itself, but that alone won't get me out of this situation. I think I need energy where I'm going. Rather a lot of energy. Could just multicast to get out of this, but couldn't we do better? What's coming? Glacier, force field, consume, rebound. We should be fine with that. Don't hurt me. You could get Barricade. Block Retain thingy is a card reward soon. That's an Ironclad card. The only way we could get that is if we got the Prismatic Shard and then got exceptionally lucky. Good money is not on that happening. Is this even worth playing? Nah, not with all this damage coming in. Just watch this thing be unable to hurt me ever. Thank you, Loop. Thank you, gold-plated whatchamacallits as well. He's already dead, just don't take damage, please. And we're done. Not going to play around with Transient going for the kill. I've already killed him several times before, even on A20. Away he goes. What a reward, the Smoke Bomb. If you're going to die, don't die, provided it's not a boss fight, the ones you're most likely to die in. Not taking Storm. We've got all the keys at least, but I think the only meaningful thing we can still do is upgrade a hologram and get out of here. Also, excuse me just a moment. The sun is blinding me through the curtains here. To hell with the sun. Still is. Gosh, was the sun at Balaton always this bright? Recht. Never mind that. What happens here? We take a lot of damage. I'm not up for that. Echoform makes force field free, but that's not a good trade. I guess this is where genetic algorithm comes in to shine yet again. I'm also looking at Apotheosis Turbo. That leaves me with 3 energy. That allows me to do something like Force Field, Hologram, Force Field. Or perhaps even better, Echo Form, Force Field, Hologram, Force Field. And it'll be upgraded. Yeah, I like that. Better setup that way. Woomph. What if I took Turbo? Turbo's got more utility here, actually. Because then I can go Glacier and Loop. And we're good. It's closer to your eye level. You're not near the equator anymore. Is that really true? That feels like a lie. Would you lie to me? Whoops. Whoops. That's okay. Get me Turbo. Make my genetic algorithm even better, please. Thank you. I knew I was out of this fight the moment I saw those orbs, but that was a moment too late. Bye, Smoke Bomb. none of the... I feel like we're getting these cards oh so often offered up here. Good thing Panda Box is there for me. Alright, we could... At least the shovel can't dig up a second Juzu bracelet. Surely. How useful this is. Not at all. Okay. Let's go. No point having a run this good if we don't make it to Act 4. Turn 1 Apotheosis, turn 1 Echo Form, turn 1 double Echo Form. Not bad, but no real defense here. However, Seek can change that. Force Field's only 1 cost, thanks to the powers we just played. But getting Electro Die down seems pretty useful for murdering these guys in the fight, but you know, also not taking 24 seems good. If I go immediate biased, we're talking 5 here. 5, 7. I'm thinking we seek for Glacier and White Noise, because I can't afford Glacier Electro Die. I mean, I would love to get Electro Die down. But Electro Die cool-headed, then I can get a Frost. No, that's not good enough. I definitely need that Glacier so I don't take all this damage, and get the White Noise down. Okay, now I really should have gotten my electricity down. Force Field is free with biased. Yep. Didn't you want to echo White Noise? No, not too fussed about that. Nothing free worth bringing back with All for One. Actually, this is quite bad. Might double consume just to bring up the Frost right now, or just have more Frost. Both are good. And draw more cards. Drawing cards is good. Drawing cards I can't play, not that good. Cooking Dark Orbs is good. Right, not great in terms of damage output, but pretty good in terms of defensive setup. The biased is going to hit me really fast though, so we need to keep that in mind and start doing a shed load of damage. Get that loop-de-looped. Yeah, absolutely get that loop-de-looped. Excellent damage, truly excellent. Funny how we turned all of that around, just like that. And there's Hollow at extortionate cost to bring back genetic algorithm that I cannot play. Ah, but there's Turbo to help with that, okay. Save the genetic algorithm for later. Not too much later, mind you. Ah, perfect. Alright, well, we're out of this fight, that's for sure. Who wants the Dark Orb? Shame we never got Calipers. Oh my days, the things Calipers would do in this fight. Done like dinner. Pocket watch. Alright, it's a Time Slug. The best matchup for the Defect, as long as you have orbs, is the Time Slug. What are we looking at here? Echo, Capacitor, Electro Die. That makes Force Field free as well. Based. Decent start. Cook a Dark Orb while we're at it. Yeah, go on. This one's on me, lad. Still 5 chances for calipers. 1, 2, 3 in the shop, 1 on the dig, 1 on shield and spear. Well calculated. Only got 1 echo in play. Good card sinking to the bottom here, which is a little unfortunate. Don't want to take this damage though. I could just not take damage. Not taking damage is nice. Because yeah, next turn we can Genetic Owl, Apotheosis, Echo Formidol as well. Yeah, I'm agreeable with that. Just take it easy. This guy only scales up when you play cards, so don't feel the need to. Don't rush the fight. I think it's Echo and Genetic Owl. Although it could be Genetic Owl then Echo. That's better long term. Short term it's better to play the Echo. But Echo can really work against you in this fight, so here's what we do. Make do with 2 layers of Echo instead of 3, because it made our genetic algorithm stronger. And I like a nice big strong genetic algorithm. I also like it when this guy just freaking dies. Oh, he's going to be doing a lot of dying right now. One Apotheosis down. I want looping at the ready. Oh, crumbs. I forgot all for one. I can't afford it. Good thing I have a bajillion block. Unless you get couriers, more chances in the shop. No, because there's no way to get courier before the shop right now. I also don't think courier can spawn this late into the run. Some relics have checks for that. I don't even think I want to play anything here. There's no reason to. I already get full block, passive damage, cook my orb. Dig before the shop. Can you dig up the courier? Somebody should check. You know what? I can check. Slay the Spire, courier. It's an uncommon relic and it does not spawn beyond floor 48. So no, digging up the courier now, not possible. What fun. Right, Bias is slowly killing my damage output, although the Dark Orb will still continue to cook readily, and it could be one of many Dark Orbs cooking. How else would you like to die? If this one comes forward, we just multicast this and win, right? Sounds about right. Sounds right, but I'd also like to live long enough for that. I don't want to waste that. That is my damage output. Let's not get cocky on this fight. Because I don't have many other ways to kill you other than multicasting this Dark Orb. Consuming gets rid of my block here, which is also quite bad. Hologram is block, at least. Tricky, actually. Quite tricky. I want to make 1 orb. Can I even do that? Yes, I can use Cool-Headed for that. Okay, good. Don't want to double it. I want to multicast you to death. Hey, there's multicast, so I might be able to kill you next turn if I play my cards right. Force field, force field. Now hang on, I need to play this once. Rebound, rebound, cool-headed. Oh, but that's going to draw the multicast, which is bad. Doesn't change the fact that I need the Dark Orb on front, so... let's simply let him do his thing. And now it's fine. Multicast kills him. So I just need to draw multicast. I will admit I was hoping multicast would draw right there. But with our draw and our tiny deck, it should be quite easy. How are you feeling after that 3-course meal, Time Eater? Wait a second. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Goodbye. Alright, pretty well set up. Nunchaku on 8. Obliterated Act 3. And the heart is trembling in fear. And we've got a good score as well, 2360. That is your score, the damage you deal to the heart. The higher it is, the better the game thinks you've done. Things like perfecting fights, perfecting elites, killing elites, getting lots of money and spending it. Speaking of which, we have plenty of dosh. I should upgrade hologram. It's a smart thing to do. What isn't smart is digging. It's draw. Draw is good. Thank you, Ink Bottle. Thanks to Echo Form, Ink Bottle's more likely to proc. Frozen Eye. The freaking boot. Art of War looking pretty good as well. Ooh, a lot of this is quite good. Another loop is also very nice. Looping Frost in order to generate block for the heart is a big deal. Especially since this upgrades immensely well with Apotheosis, doubling its output. Frozen Eye is the clever thing to do. It all but guarantees victory. Potions? I don't think much of these potions. Could I get Frozen Eye, Art of War, and Loop? That seems like by far the best option here. Quite handily as well. Excellent. Good shop. I was on the fence about it, but now I think it was pretty good. Now we know what's coming. We don't know its cost, which is an important distinction here. We can get Apo, Echo, Echo. That will make Force Field free. Why is Force Field upgraded? Oh, I think you did that. Warpaint. Yes, you did. Pretty poor start in terms of not dying, though. Because of the high costs involved. At least white noise becomes free. Oh, hello, world. Get the free stuff down. I'm incredibly tempted to use the Swift Pot right now. Before we play this Echo Form, because if Hologram comes out at 1 or 2 cost, it's better than the Echo Form, because then we can go Force Field, Hologram, Force Field, and not take this massive amount of damage. Also, Turbo could give us the energy to play the other stuff as well, so this is Swift Pot time already. Weird, because you'd normally think Swift Pot for turn 2, but the damage coming in with no real mitigation... I don't like it. Yeah, go on. Hologram at 1 cost is fine. Force Field, Holo... Turbo at 3 cost is not fine, by the way. No damage, please. Get my echoes down. Genetic Algorithm is there to save me on next turn as well. That's just fantastic. Not only that, it gets echoed. And they strength down instead of focus downing me. That's nice. So if you have orb slots, so either you're playing Defect or you've picked up Prismatic Shard, the Spire Shield has a 50% chance to lower your strength or your focus. So if you picked up Prismatic Shard as someone like the Watcher, you can be very grateful if the Spire Shield smacks down your focus if you're not using orbs. Conversely, as a Defect, if you're not doing a strength build, very nice when the shield brings your strength down. Anyway, just take no damage on this turn sounds pretty good. What about 0-cost cards coming back? No Hologram Infinite, so let's just get Genetically Al all over the place. And possibly rebound the All for One. Oh, thank you, Ink Bottle. I'd love to get Electro Die down. Got Seek coming, got Hologram coming. We've got a lot of good things coming. I'd love some extra energy next turn as well, actually, given what's coming. So I might instead do this. Start bringing up those orbs. I don't even care if this thing hits me at the back. I could turn around and destroy Spire Shield right now. Go on then. Get extra energy for Hollow to bring back... nothing. Don't think I had to use my genetic algorithm at this rate. None of this is... Oh, actually, no. There's nothing I can bring back to play here except for the Force Field. But you know what that does? 5 damage with Letter Opener. Each. Pretty good. Pretty good. And we have 2 Echoes going right now, so I really think it's Electrodie Glacier. No real focus to speak of yet, but we'll get there. Would love to see what's coming here, but also love to murder you. Can we do some juicy murder? Can't bring back anything that really tenderizes my foes. Probably should have actually hollowed Bias Cog before I did any of that. Would have done a ton more damage. Probably could have even killed. That was a mistake for sure. Let's not continue to make that mistake. What did my turbo come in at? 3 cost. I guess I could do damage. Does that break Art of War? Yes, it does break Art of War. Let's not do that then. Let's instead charge my battery for next turn. Oh, he's got the 99 block, the cheating bugger that he is. But we can cheat in our own malicious ways. Pretty splendid. Yeah, they are not destroying me now. Not by a long shot. Can I bring anything good at 0 or 1 cost in to turn this around a bit? Doom and Gloom looks kind of funny. And funny is fun. Probably shouldn't have brought Force Field. That could have been useful later. I'm playing this fight a little too fast and loose. I should be thinking a bit more. I just look at all this block and think, oh, I'm fine, aren't I? Could easily be not fine. Be wary of that. Hey, hologram. Sure, I like hologramming things. Especially when they give me a ton of block. Could this guy die yet? This is going a little slowly, unfortunately. Doesn't really matter what I do or where I'm going. In fact, that might have been a bad idea. I think I broke Art of War with that. Once again, he hits my strength and not my focus, which is lovely. And this is going to kill the small, crappy one. That's good. And now it's just you that needs to die, and I'm all about you dying. It's highly unlikely you can pierce through all of this. Could use more electric generation. Yeah, sadly we had that and we lost it. That was our lightning attack thing, ball lightning. And you're right, I do miss it. The lack of electric output could really hurt us, and not taking creative algorithm when we had it earlier. Creative something. It actually really stripped down my ability to do damage. I should consider that a bit more. Painful. Oh well, Claw's here to make up for it. Yeah, so we have the block game in place, but how do we do damage now? Dark Orb's about the only thing actually doing damage. We have to keep in mind Bias is there to hurt us as well. That is bad. Wait for Hollow Infinite with Letter Opener. Won't take care of the heart, though. Absolutely will not take care of the heart. Shunk, shunk. Ooh, could have set up things better there. Yeah, suddenly I'm a little less good feeling about this. Oh, we just found damage. At the 11th hour, yes, I will take a common card over Echo Form. Barrage hits pretty damn hard. Hits better when it scales, but yeah, Barrage is the ultimate end game common attack card. He loves it, and he's taking it. Alright, I gotta say, losing our Ball Lightning is of considerable concern going into this heart fight. We don't do a lot of damage. Let's make do what we can. The Anchor just came in at the last moment as well, giving us 5 cards that we can play without eating Beat of Death. Turn 1 full cost Echo Form, not great, but probably worth doing. Apotheosis is quite close, but we have no way of drawing into it currently. So we just full cast the Echo Form. Don't play Capacitor. I need that thing echoed or else I won't have enough orb slots to cane the heart with Barrage. I also need to be very careful about my focus gain, because the focus loss from Bias is going to hurt me a lot as well. So I'm torn between Consume for gaining focus at the cost of Barrage doing less damage, and using Bias Cognition that puts me on a timer for focus as well. However you slice it, we're on a timer here, unless White Noise contains algorithm. Creative AI, that's what it's called. Anyway, it's almost certainly Echo Form from the get-go. Save me! That's good. Oh, that is good. Skill potions could contain Turbo, which would make Loop doable. Okay, 2 Echo with the ability to get up to 4 Echo is pretty nice, although the other Echo's at the bottom of the everything. The skill potions have White Noise chance. Yeah, but I'd rather save these for a big attack that I can't block very well. That seems like a much more sensible use of them. Can do a little bit more damage if I go Force Field. Oh no, we want Pocket Watch draw here. Oh yeah, we want the full 10 draw for sure. Rather than dealing 5 extra damage to the Corrupt Heart, let's actually draw something with Pocket Watch for a change. Now, unfortunately, Wound gets in the way, with Dazed, Void, and Slimed also in the draw, but at least we know where they are. Apotheosis is cool, but I would like to block, and I would like to get a lot of energy. So I might double the Turbo for 1, and then play my Skill Pot to get some block going. Rather than Apotheosis before anything else. I can't afford all this damage coming in. So get a lot of energy in and see what the Skill Pot has. I have to play something first because hand is full, hand is clogged. But I think with... Oh, wow, Apo is 0 cost. All this 0 cost stuff and the ability to do all for 1 on Cool Headed Plus, I think we're in a pretty good space to play around with a lot of energy. Could hollow your powers? Yes. Yes, I could. Capacitor in particular, we have 2 Echoes, so I could actually hollow Capacitor and play Capacitor twice. That's an excellent idea. Doesn't need to be upgraded because clever clogs I am. I upgraded it earlier. Most of my powers would benefit from some echoing, and the deck is tight enough to get that done. Could also bring back Force Field for some good block. That's if I don't want to use my genetic algorithm, which I don't really. Genetic algorithm is huge. Gonna need that later. Oh, there's no space for the other card I'm bringing back, by the way. Hilarious. Alright, that's a good number of orb slots. Now let's get Apotheosis down. Starting to wish I'd turboed now, but what can you do? Need some block. I think I turbo cool-headed all for one. I've got... No, there's only one zero-cost card to bring back right now. But turbo could be one of them. Let's do it like this. That way I can get my force field finally for a bit of block this turn. I didn't have enough space for cool-headed. Whoops. I might be taking a lot of this damage then. Yeah, I am looking at that multicast, thinking about it for block. That's a 30 block right there. That's a pretty big deal. And with Glacier coming, I could even rebound the multicast. Could even turbo to make sure it does everything. Throws us in a void, but I think that's worth it actually. So turbo, rebound, multicast. Pretty good. Remember, the skill potions are still there for a dramatically bad turn. Well, I certainly want to echo, but that uses up all of my energy. Can't even get Glacier down. This echo form can be played again in the future. There's nothing saying I have to play it now. It might be better just to get my frosty ways going. Because I can Glacier... Yeah, no, Seek won't work here. I'm trying to think of a way to actually block here. Yeah, I could see what's in the potion. It's a good time for it. Oh, Seek for free. Seek will get me consume. Yeah, I'm going to need some focus here or I'm in trouble. So I can do double Glacier. Double Electro die. And then seek out Consume. I'm game for that. Ah, well, that'll also do it. Why did I think I could afford this Consume? I don't know, but somehow I thought I could. Do we do another skill pot for the hell of it? Yeah, sure. Double energy! Could be useful. It will bring me up to 2 energy, allowing me to play Consume. Could be a big deal. Thank you. I'm gonna need some damage options. Let's start cooking that. And big brain move here. Seek Void. Had no energy to lose. Doesn't makes it not be a problem later. Alright, so we've gotten through most of the worst things, but damage is not something we're doing. We need to fix that. Doubling loop will fix that. Yeah, that'll get me a lot of nice frost from the get-go. Provided we have frost. Yeah, no self-heal cards. We have no way of healing. So we gotta make this work for us. Currently it's not working that great for me. Ow, ow. Kinda just have to eat this, don't I? It's not going great. There's my echoed echo back, and this time we actually have block from the get-go. Again, it's full cost, though. Hollow Infinite is here. Fascinating. I think we echo Turbo. Right, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I kind of need this focus, right? No need for us to play genetic algorithm here. We have our ways right now. Hollow Infinite can deal 200, that's for sure. It can give me a lot of block as well. I don't like Hollow Infinite because it's painful to do, but sometimes needs must. It's also not necessarily infinite because of Ink Bottle. Ink Bottle will draw and clog my hand a bit. Whoops, that was the wrong card to play. Sorry, All for One is there for me if I make another mess up. Right, if nothing else, we can get ourselves plenty of block for this turn, so I don't have to use my Genetic Al. What I can also do is use Barrage to speed things up. Could, I suppose. Could hollow the Void instead of Turbo so it exhausts. Yeah, I would actually like to hollow these Voids once I'm done blocking this turn. I really don't think I want to play this. How many times would I have to do it? Like, 3 does 5 damage, capped at 200, so that's 40 times 3. I don't really want to hollow 100 and something times for that. Yeah, I can All for One the hollows for the Void. Let's do this instead, shall we? I even didn't get them all because I didn't have space in my hand for it all. That is extra sad. Do I even know what I'm doing here? Get these voids out of my face for one. It's when they're drawn they lose you energy. If you bring them back with hologram, it will not do that. Might need another Dark Orb where this is going, so I should probably Doom and Gloom as well. How does he have so much focus? Yeah, I got 13 focus because I doubled my biased cognition. I'm losing 2 per turn though, so that's no small thing. Guaranteed void next turn, but this is fine-ish. Hey, we actually capped damage without having to do a gorillion different holograms. Nice. It's almost like I planned that. Almost like I planned getting 120 inherent block for a turn. Not bad, Jake. Now we're thinking with something, so let's get some draw going, please. I'm going to want that frost back on the front, or else I'm going to have a very hard time blocking. Damage is good. Damage is very good. How much did that cost me? Damn, where'd all my holograms go? Maybe I should have doubled that turbo so I had more options here. Sorry, I'm pretty confident we're fine where we are. I thought having sub won't show you ads, says Tamago. I don't see a sub on you. When did you get 8 loops? Doubled my loop twice, I believe, and it was loop plus. Doesn't show you powers that you've played, does it? Anyway, there are both of my loops. I bought the second one, upgraded with them with Apotheosis, and I echoed both of them. So I get 8 triggers at the start of the turn, which is why the Corrupt Heart is already feeling the pain. Anyway, speaking of feeling the pain, I think we're more or less done here. That's the last of my electricity, but that really, really shouldn't matter now. Shouldn't matter? Yeah, you're dead. Goodbye. Whew. Right, who had their points on the robot? Were we ever going to lose with a Panda Box start? I don't think so. Yeah, the Dark Orb there just exploded in value. I should have expected that, but 8 loop and 11 focus or something. Whew. Goodbye, heart. I was worrying a little bit there. Especially after my last encounter with the Heart as a Silent, where I proclaimed I had 99% chance of winning. Shiv Lady didn't make it that day. Shovel mattered, excuse me. Shovel gave us Juzu Bracelet, War Paint, and... There we go. Juzu Bracelet, War Paint, and Ink Bottle. I don't think Ink Bottle Draw won us anything there. And I know that the War Paint and Juzu didn't. Juzu did literally nothing. 0 combats avoided. This is one of the most insulting rare relic rewards you can get. It's so, so bad. Sometimes you get that lucky dig and you think, oh, thank God for Shovel, but most of the time... Oh, or you have Fusion Hammer, and then you've got nothing to do with rest sites, because Fusion Hammer makes you so strong you wouldn't need to rest. Then Shovel comes in to help you, but even in that situation, I'd rather have Guria. Ink Bottle Draw saved us from wasting an eternity on Hollow Infinite. Well, I was never going to waste it on that. I didn't want to do it. Lovely tight deck. Really showed the power of draw and, yeah, more draw. A lot of the cards are either powers or exhaust on play, so we ended up with a deck that was only about 12 or 15 big, and we just destroyed with it. Although there was Snecko, it really wasn't about the Snecko energy, it was about the draw. That extra draw got us so far. Draw from Beggar Preparation, Lantern to use that draw. So good. Drawing is great.